In this video, we will review how to access the court waiting list and how to add waiting list requests in JAM. We will also see how a member can add themselves to the waiting list online and how they can accept waiting list offers. For more information on how to set up the court waiting list, watch the video titled How to Configure the Court Waiting List. First, let's start by looking at how to view the court waiting list in JAM by opening Court Bookings. If needed, the waiting list can be enabled/disabled within the court booking screen. When the waiting list is disabled, red text will appear next to the button indicating that it is disabled, and the button will read Enable Court Waiting List. This can come in handy if your club needs to make sweeping changes to your court sheet without a flurry of offer emails being sent out while making those changes. It is important to note that while disabled, waiting list requests cannot be created on Clubhouse Online. In order to view and/or create a waitlist request, select View/Create Waitlist Request from the top or left-hand navigation, or click Waitlist Request from the ribbon. You can filter the waitlist request by specifying the date, time, court type, court, and/or status. By default, the date is set to today, time is set to all, and all statuses, court types, and courts within each court type are selected. You can adjust these filters to narrow down your search. Each waiting list request will show the member who owns the request, the earliest acceptable and latest acceptable times, the date the request was added, the date an offer was sent, the status of the request, the date on which a response was provided, and edit and cancel buttons. Upon clicking the edit button, more information will display for the waitlist request and allow you to make edits to the request. The cancel button will open a prompt confirming if you'd like to cancel the request or not. If an offer has already been sent out, there will be a view button, which will allow you to view the request but not cancel or edit it. To create a new waiting list request, click the Create Waiting List Request button. Within the court waiting list window, you can specify the following information. In the member field, you can start by typing the member's first name, last name, or member number to retrieve a list of suggestions to choose from. Alternately, you can click the three dots to launch the full member lookup. Select the date for your request, your court type, and court. Specify the booking length as well as the number of players. Here you can also set the earliest acceptable start time and latest acceptable start time that the member is willing to accept should a booking be cancelled. Automatically accept first available court. If checked, the member will not receive an offer email. Instead, if the time does become available, they will automatically be booked for that time. Swap bookings. If the member has already made a booking on the day for that court type as a failsafe in case they should not be offered a more preferable time, they can automatically swap that booking for the waiting list offer by selecting this option. Upon checking this option, the Booking to Swap field becomes available. If a member has a booking for that court type on that date for which the request is being made, they can choose which booking they would swap the waiting list offer for. Status will indicate the status of the waiting list request. We can also see when the request was last edited and who it was last edited by. If the request was cancelled online, it will show the member's name in this field. If it was cancelled in JAM, it will show the user's name. Upon clicking Save, if the selected court and time is available, a message will appear indicating a booking can be made without submitting a waitlist request. When a booking is cancelled, there is at least one waiting list request for the cancelled court and time, and the member has not opted to accept the first available offer, one or multiple waiting list offer emails will be sent to request holders, depending on the date and time of the booking and the configuration settings for the court waiting list. If a longer booking was cancelled, a member may receive multiple offers in which they have the option to accept one of the offers provided. The remaining offers will be sent out to any additional request holders or become available for booking as applicable. While offers are out and awaiting response, the cancel time will appear blocked in Clubhouse Online. In Jam, the previously booked time will be blocked by a waiting list tile, which will occupy that space until one of the following occurs. An offer is accepted. In this scenario, the new booking would replace the waiting list tile, or all offers lapse or are declined. In this scenario, the time would become available again. Note that waiting list offers can only be accepted by the member online, not by a user in Jam. Therefore, recipients will need to have a Clubhouse Online login to accept the offer. If the member chooses to accept the offer, they will be taken to your Clubhouse Online website where they will be asked to log in and will be redirected to the booking screen for the offered booking. If a member declines a waiting list offer, new offers will be sent out to the eligible waiting list request holders, depending on the date and time of the booking and the configuration settings for the court's waiting list, in order of submission from earliest to latest. Here is a quick look at how your members can make a waiting list request online. Within the court's reservation module, members will be able to submit waiting list requests for courts that have times booked by utilizing the Add to Waitlist button found above the court times. If no times are booked for a given court on a given day, members will not see the Add to Waiting List button. A member can simply click the Add to Waiting List button, specify the available request options, which are similar to the options we saw in Jam, and submit their waiting list request. In the My Booking section, under the Waiting List Request tab, members have the ability to see any waiting list requests they have and cancel their request if desired. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.